Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. And today, the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox have made a trade. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. That just doesn't sound right. This is only, in 50 years, this is only the seventh time these two teams have made a trade. It's crazy. So the Yankees land Verdugo in a four-player trade. And the craziest thing is the Yankees just traded for Verdugo yesterday. And now they're close on a deal that's going to land them Juan Soto. So in the last 2 days, they're about to trade for two stars, Soto and Verdugo. Verdugo is 27 years old. Let's go over what the trade is. They got him for a good price, too. So it's a four-player trade. They're sending Richard Fitz, who is the Yankees' number 12 prospect, and Greg Wissert, whatever, and Nicholas Juddis, and that's what they get for Verdugo. And they're still interested in either potentially signing Cody Bellinger or trading for Juan Soto, and they're still planning on keeping Verdugo. They have no plans to move Verdugo elsewhere. Verdugo this season with the Red Sox, it's crazy not that he's not been an all-star in his career, but he has won a World Series. 2023 with the Red Sox, he played in 142 games. He had 13 home runs for 54 RBIs and a batting average of 264. 2022 in 152 games, he had 11 home runs for 74 RBIs and a batting average of 280. 2021, 146 games with 13 home runs, 63 RBIs, a batting average of 290. 2020 with the Red Sox, 53 games, and had 6 home runs for 15 RBIs and a batting average of 308. So that's been his career with the Boston Red Sox. He spent his first 3 seasons in MLB with the Los Angeles Dodgers, and then he was a part of the Mookie Betts trade, sending Mookie Betts to Los Angeles, and now Verdugo will be with the Yankees. And for the Red Sox, I don't think it's terrible that they're doing a trade with the Yankees, to be honest. You look, are big rivals, right? It's a huge rivalry in the MLB. It's probably the biggest rivalry in the MLB. It is. And it's probably one of the biggest rivalries in sports. But in this matter for the Red Sox, I think where they're, potentially going into rebuild mode, I don't think rebuild is the right word for it. I think reload, trying to, get back to the winning stage of their team. Because the last 2 or 3 seasons, they have not been a good team. They haven't been good since the last 2 seasons, my bad. 2021, they were great. They were the second best team in the American League. They went to the ALCS. They were great. They competed with the Astros in 6 games to potentially go to the World Series. But in 2022, they missed the postseason. They were not good at all, one of the worst in the American leagues. Last year, they were solid. They were right even, almost at the 500 record. But I think they need to fix some things around the organization, maybe making some particular signings, maybe getting rid of some players, and sort of doing a little bit of a reload for their team. And I think that would definitely be a good choice. There's a lot of the players that were on their team in 2021 when they made it to when they made it all the way to the ALCS and were 2 games short of making it to the World Series against the Houston Astros, that are not on that team anymore. Christian Vasquez, who was their catcher, Alex Verdugo is now gone. A couple other players on their team that are gone. But I think this team still has a chance. They have a lot of money to spend in free agency. That is an opening for them. But, for them to get some talent like they did for Verdugo, you get a guy in Richard, it's Richard Fitz, I think, who is the Yankees' 12th best prospect. And Yankees have really decent, they have a really decent, their prospects are pretty good. I forgot the word for it. They have a really good farm system. That's the word I was looking for. They have a really good farm system, and for the Red Sox to get a guy who's a near top 10 prospect for the Yankees, and then 2 other players as well. For a guy who Verdugo is definitely a great outfielder. can play every outfield position and is a good outfielder and a very decent hitter, good efficient hitter, good in RPI situations as well. But he was going into free agency. The likely of the likely of the Red Sox re-signing him were not good. So when I look at that and I see that the Red Sox were probably not going to be able to re-sign him next year in next year's free agency. And also you're trying to go in a little bit of a reload mode, and you get a guy from the Yankees farm system who is near the top 10 prospect range and two other players for a guy who's entering free agency next winter. I really think it's a good trade for the Red Sox. I don't think they're going to be contending for anything, so it's not like Verdugo is going to hurt still being in their division. You usually don't want to trade in sports. Really, it's like in NFL, NBA, and MLB. You really don't want to trade with a team that's in your division, because then you're helping out that team that's in your division. But in the Red Sox case, I don't think they're competing to try to win the division. They probably will be last or fourth in the division next year. So Yankees will be better next season. The Rays, I don't think they're going anywhere. The Orioles are only getting better. So those three teams will be great. And then you got the Red Sox, and there's one other team in that. There's one more team in that division, but I can't think of the other team that's in the division. Oh, the Blue Jays. You got the Blue Jays as well, who are a good team. They're in the mix for Shohei Ohtani, and even if they don't get him, they're still a good team. So for the Red Sox, I don't think they're really competing for that division right now. So it's not like Verdugo is gonna, hurt. It's not like Verdugo's gonna hurt them. Him being in their division, they're just helping the Yankees out for one season, and then there's a decent chance Verdugo leaves and goes somewhere else next winter. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on the trade in the comment section, and peace out.